What's up everybody, it's Conger Live. We're back again with another TMNT Mutant Madness video. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to ninja kick that like button for more TMNT Mutant Madness content. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Fugitoid's kit, and we're going to talk about why his event was delayed by just a day. And so with that, let's go get into it. Okay, so due to an error with the event scoring, they intended to end the Robot Incognito event, so they did end it. It's been ended, and so it's now going to be starting just the following day, October 1st at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So by the time you see this, the event may have started already. Now, some of you are wondering, like, what about the points I already got, because the event was live for a short period of time. They had an error with the way the points were being calculated and adding points from the previous event. So they will recredit your points to the new event that you earned during this small window where the event was started. But the event is now going to begin on the 1st rather than the 30th. The thing I'm kind of curious about is whether or not we're going to get new shards or groupings, or if the grouping you were in before the SNAFU happened is the same grouping you're going to be in. We'll just have to wait and see. So let me know if you have the same people on your leaderboard that you did if you were in the event already. I'd like to know that in the comments down below. So let's go take a look at Fugitoid's kit, but first let's take a look at this comic, episode 3 of season 7.
You won't escape this time. I've got you now, criminal scum.
Fugitoid!
Whoop. Fugitoid isn't a criminal, he's our compadre. Seems I can't tell the difference between friend and foe.
Unfortunately, I doubt Medusa will listen to reason.
Reason? Don't make me laugh, ha ha ha! But lucky for you, I must retreat. I'm sorry. I'm used to it.
Okay, so there we go. Cool little comic of Fugitoid for the season 7, end of season 7. Let's go take a look at his kit. I was taking a glance at this earlier, and it looks bonkers good. People are going to be going all in to try and unlock Fugitoid. Well, his active skill, Hypercharge, select an ally, give defense, and 150 haste for 4 seconds. That's a lot of haste. At level 75, he also gives 75 focus. So hopefully he's targeting a blaster character, and since it's his active, you can manually target this skill. And then he also, at 175, is going to give extra defense and 75% stun resistance for 4 seconds to targets under 50 health. So as the battle progresses, this skill just gets better. Now my question, it says select an ally. Can he target himself? And I would assume yes, because Splinter, who cannot target himself, says select another ally. So I did ask the devs that question, and we'll see what they say about that. His first auto skill is Arm Cannon. He's going to target all enemies in a line at range 4, deal some energy damage over 2 hits. And then at 100, he unlocks deal extra damage per haste, armor, or barrier per hit. Now, because it says or instead of and, my next question for the devs, which I asked them in Discord waiting for a response, how does it prioritize or choose haste, armor, barrier? Is it going to take the highest of the 3? Does it add them all together and average it out? I don't know. I'm wondering how that works, because it says or, not and. Kind of interesting there. I would assume it's going to take the highest of the 3 and add that much damage to the damage that it does there. His first passive is Sal, which is his robot body, right? Gain 50 armor. When attacking, deal extra damage to targets under 20 barrier. So he's going to do extra damage, and it's blaster damage to anyone who already has a weak barrier, just making it to where he just does extra damage to those who do not have the ability to prevent blaster damage or energy damage. After attacking, gain +2 will for 10 seconds if he's under 40 will. So he will make sure that he has a decent will level, being able to use his auto skills and his special more often, just from basic attacking. Pretty cool there. And then after using a skill, give defense to all allies if will is at or above 0, which it should be based on his other passive. All allies with defense gain 40 haste. More haste given out. Great. And all allies with defense gain 40 barrier and focus. So he's literally protecting everyone around him against the energy damage while also boosting energy damage dealers. The way that these three, his two passives and his special work together just seems absolute bonkers. He seems like a really great kit. Of course, we won't know until we put him into practice, but the haste, and especially if he can target himself with this haste, so he gives himself the haste, and he's able to attack a bunch really quickly, stacking his will, being able to then cycle to the skills, doing it all over again. Sounds really, really good. And then his final auto skill, Fusion Shields, which unlocks at 250. Target all allies, give defense and more barrier for 10 seconds. 50 barrier. It's just insane what he does, because there's not a lot of tunes that give barrier. He's exactly what we need to mitigate blaster damage, but he also is boosting blaster damage. He also does energy damage to all enemies at range 1 of an ally. What? All enemies at range 1 of an ally? All allies? So this Fusion Shields is just electro shielding everybody who's on the field practically. And then if you get him up to 250, he gives extra defense and extra damage to each target per ally at range 1 of them. So just potential for some insane damage, some insane support from Fugitoid. Really liking the way he looks. And then this 2-shot there, I have a feeling that is his arm cannon that we're seeing that little animation of. All right, so are you going all in for Fugitoid? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the kit? That's all we got for today, guys. Let's game smarter. Don't forget to ninja kick that like button and subscribe for more TMNT Mutant Madness content. We'll see you in the next video.